What's up, Ryan, man? Welcome back to the channel. I know this is going to be on your channel too, so say hello to your peoples.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Ryan NFC alongside Dominic Rich.
Of course, of course. Two legends, two legends. I'm people say I'm a legend already, and you're a legend in the making, for real.
No, you're a legend. Still learning from you.
We're learning from each other, man. But big news, big news. It's official, like you had said. Remember, you had told me, like, Dominic, stop with the crap. Timo Werner deal to Chelsea is done. It ain't happening to Liverpool. Liverpool ain't hijacking anything. And you were right.
For some reason, I say in one of my video them, once Chelsea come into play, I said, no, this is not going to happen. Chelsea going to hijack the deal from us because they did it several times. And Chelsea is one of our rivals since Abramovich take over from 2005, 2004 coming up. We always meet Chelsea in the semi-finals. So they always blackball with any player who go after. Chelsea always want to have a say in it. All of them do not want the player. Mohamed Salah, he can go on. The first time on the side, Mohamed Salah from Basel, Chelsea come in, Jose Mourinho is a big. And they get Mohamed Salah, Williams.
Yeah,
Almost signed for Liverpool when Steven Gerrard have a talk in London. And he say he want to go to Chelsea. So I see Chelsea have a lot of money and I think they're going to strengthen. So I have all confidence when this news broke out, Timo Werner, I think he will go to Chelsea. Don't deal in my opinion.
So the deal is set to be worth £47.5 million, which equates to 53 million euros, $59 million, 170K a week, making him the best paid player at Chelsea Football Club. Best paid player, 170. Nobody making more than that. What do you feel about that?
He worked a top-class player, world-class player, and to be the leading striker for the German national team, that's where you're going to pay quality money for a good German player like Timo Werner. World-class, trust me.
So do you think the wages was a determining factor for Timo Werner joining Chelsea ahead of Liverpool and potentially maybe Bayern Munich or another club?
No, really and truly, I think it's not never the wages. Anything Liverpool was giving Timo Werner for wages, I could have 150 or whatever, he's going to take it because he want that move. The thing is, Dominic, Liverpool do not have the money. And I think...
Wait, let me stop you right there. I think Liverpool has the money.
Yeah, but they don't want to make risks.
Yeah, it's like, for example, I always like to go back to real life situations, you know what I mean? Like, there was one time, I had enough money that I could have bought a Benz or BMW cash, I drive a Honda, but the Honda was working for me for all my needs. I didn't need that. I needed a house. So I invested in a house instead of a BMW or a Benz, go back to German makes. Liverpool do not need Timo Werner right now. They have Salah, Mane, Firmino, Van Dijk, Alisson. So what they're going to do with the money they already have is try to tie these players down to maybe 2-year contract extension so that they could solidify their dominance like within the next 2 to 3 years. And then maybe next season when the financial climate is a bit more, healthy, they could say, okay, now we're going to make a marquee sign-in. There might be a new hot player out on the scene. We're going to use that money now and bring in such player. You understand? But right now we need to be frugal because, things aren't great in the world right now. What do you think about that analysis?
I understand and I agree with some of your point, but this guy want the move. The money is not the problem. The wages is not the problem, I think. This is what I believe. I'm probably wrong and you probably can right. I don't think the wages was a problem. the thing was a problem. Liverpool just never want to make that risk to
They don't want to. Okay, Liverpool don't want to spend 50 million pounds on a player right now. Maybe what Liverpool want to do is spend 50 million, but get some players out, use the money from those funds, and then bring in the players that they actually have their eyes on, so that it can be justified and say, listen, the fans might be like, where you got the money from? You know, you were furloughing workers and all of that. You saying you ain't got no money. Whether you all of a sudden you got 50 million to buy Timo Werner. So now you sell Lovren, you sell Shaqiri, or maybe another player.
That was the plan. I think that was the plan. That's why they tell Timo Werner, club have a conversation with Timo Werner. Say, listen, no team right now can afford it. But the reason why Chelsea have so much money, because 2 seasons ago they get banned, they cannot sign any player. But Jurgen Klopp tell him, just wait a little bit. They're going to still come in for you. But Timo Werner cannot give you a sure for unsure. So our main thing is to sell Shaqiri, to sell player like Lovren to final to get the money to get Timo Werner. But just unfortunate, you understand? But I'm not killing up myself. I'm not really bitter about Timo Werner going to Chelsea. I passed. I get over that now. We just have to just move on. And big thing coming right now, Dominic Rich. And you see that. Big thing coming. Bigger thing on Timo Werner is coming right now.
To where?
English Premier League title for over 30 years.
You're talking about the title? Oh, my. We already know that. Let's talk about something fresh. Let's talk about something we don't already know. We know Liverpool are going to win the title. We know you guys are going to win the title for sure.
And definitely, I hear Jurgen Klopp talking about, I'm not really coming off the point, we're talking about Timo Werner. I am so happy to hear Jurgen Klopp said, even if we do not celebrate this season, next season, probably 10 to 12 games in next season, we're going to have a parade. And that's very important. And Jurgen Klopp really, really love the fans. And I wish I could fly over in England to enjoy myself.
Celebrate as well.
Yeah, but
okay.
So what do you think about Timo Werner?
Well, it's a great signing. First and foremost, it's a great signing for Chelsea. The man has been ripping it up in the German Bundesliga this season, only rivaled by Robert Lewandowski in terms of his goal scoring prowess. And I think it's a big signing. It's a bold move. Chelsea, if you look at their striking positions, they have the strikers, but it's like, you know what I mean?
They kind of a little bit thin, but
it's like Tammy Abraham. Like he's not gonna show up all the time.
Yeah, and Timo Werner much more experience.
Yeah. The thing is, with Timo Werner,
but trust me, Dominic, I'm not cutting you. Trust me. I don't want my fans, Liverpool family, to take things for granted or take things for Joe. You see, this Timo Werner deal put Chelsea. I think Manchester City and Liverpool has to consider these men as one of the men who are going to fight in for the Premier League and checking to Liverpool. Honestly, I really do think that, because when you look at it, they have this season, Lampard in the Champions League and in the English Premier League, they get a lot of experience. They learn from a lot of things. So come next season with the likes of Timo Werner, if they can get, I think, one down, one more less to do. And I strongly believe they have a 65% to get Kai Havertz at Chelsea Football Club. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they look very scary. Honestly, what do you think?
I want Kai Havertz. I prefer if Kai Havertz go to Chelsea than Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, to be honest, because, you know, we would have those two players to watch in the Premier League. You know what I mean? And it would make things a bit more interesting to have more competition. You know, sometimes when things get too easy, you know, you need a challenge, man. Watching City play yesterday, I was like, this team is damn good. I don't know where
they look really fresh. No, I don't know. They look really fresh yesterday.
We're looking good yesterday, I'm telling you. And I was like, oh man,
listen. Don't get ahead of yourself, you know.
Don't get ahead of myself. July 2nd. July 2nd. Okay, I'm just gonna put that
You,
date.
you know, listen. When I look at Arsenal yesterday, I said, sure, Manchester City just run through everybody, but when Liverpool and them play, a different kicker of fish.
Well,
So don't
look,
get a
all
two
I'm
head of
saying
yourself.
is July
Don't
2nd.
get a two head of yourself.
Remember when I hyped up November 8th or 9th, whenever we played the last time and we got our ass
They get slapped. Yeah.
That ain't nothing. We got washed without laundry detergent. And when I said, we washed Arsenal without laundry detergent, is like, I meant that you got washed, but you're not really, when something gets washed, it's fresh, it's nice, you're happy. But if you get washed with no laundry detergent, you can't really be too happy because you ain't really, you know what I mean? You ain't smell nice, you know what I'm saying? You just got washed. You come out the wash like, yeah, you know what I mean? So that's what we basically did to them. But Timo Werner to Chelsea right now is scary, If they have Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Christian Pulisic, all in full-fledged, you know what I mean? Mason Mount. If you have these guys on the field at the same time, players with pace, Tammy Abraham.
And plus they in for Ben Chilwell, a very good left back.
Ben Chilwell, Kai Havertz. There's a kid, I think he's Moroccan or Algerian. Saeed Benrahma, he plays in the championship. Highly rated player, man. Big player, I'm telling you. And he's going to make a move soon. They're in for that guy. Chelsea's going to be scary next season. And the thing is, with Timo Werner's pace, you see how Liverpool and Man City like to keep the high back line? Oh, my goodness. We have to watch ourselves.
Trust me.
We got to watch ourselves.
With Hakim Ziyech, with the pace and the skill, trust me, they just be careful.
I'm telling you, it's going to be fun watching Chelsea. I'm a City fan. I watch a lot of City. I watch every City game. Try to watch every Liverpool game. I try to watch all the big matches them. You know what I mean? But I might just have to add Chelsea to the list next season of a must-watch fixture. Once my team ain't playing, you got to tune in because
they're very excited, man.
Yeah, you're going to get some excited football.
We played them 2 times last season and they're very difficult to beat. They give us some tough run for money in the Super Cup and Chelsea, at Stamford Bridge.
What about the FA Cup one time? Chelsea had knocked you guys out the FA Cup recently too.
Yeah, they knocked us. So
the Super Cup. The Super Cup was pretty close
this season.
Yeah, the Super
and
Cup
the Premier
was
League
close
game too. Remember the Premier League game too with Trent and Roberto Firmino score at Stamford Bridge 2-1.
I can't look. To be honest, I cannot remember so far back. Seriously.
I remember. Trust me, I remember.
You're a Liverpool fan, so you're gonna remember things like this. I can't really remember. It's like, for example, I'm a City fan, and I remember when N'Golo Kante scored that stunner to defeat us a season ago or so. So that I'm gonna remember. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty exciting to have a player like Timo Werner in the Premier League. Remember, we are Premier League fans. We are Premier League merchants. That's the league that we love. We might watch another league, but it doesn't feel the same like when we're watching the Premier League. When we're watching the Premier League, it's like, oh my God. Oh, like when the rain is falling and thunder and lightning and you run underneath the sheet, that feeling you get. That's how you feel when you're watching the Premier League, man. And I felt so good yesterday. I felt at home. I didn't feel like a fish out of water, flipping and flopping like when I'm watching the Bundesliga. I don't know the players. I don't know the managers. Or watching La Liga. You're listening to the commentary. It sounds weird. But the Premier League is back. And, big signings are being made. And it's just an exciting prospect next season, man. So
it's going to be tough next season. Man.
Yeah, I have a question for you before we wrap this thing up because I don't want to go an hour today. What do you think about Timo Werner potentially not turning out for RB Leipzig in their quarterfinal Champions League match? Because it would be a match.
I'm really disappointed as a German fans, and I love to see as a top player for the RB Leipzig score over 20 goals this season. That's going to be a major miss for RB Leipzig. And I'm saying, Timo Werner, I know you're going to London. You're going to have big things ahead. I know you don't want to get hurt, but I don't want to just throw you back on RB Leipzig like that. They don't really deserve that. They take it from nothing.
But the thing is, Ryan, it's a signing. They're paying 47.5 million. We have to be reasonable here. We have to be think rationally right now.
Yeah,
because
but watch out. Continue.
But let me just finish this point. The deal is gonna be done next month when the medical is done. The deal is done. It's up to the two clubs to decide now if they want to allow the player to stay on, finish the deal, done the deal, but allow him to still be at RB Leipzig until the end of the Champions League season. You understand? But it's also going to hamper his, his assimilation, his acclimatization with Chelsea. Him fitting in at Chelsea, him getting to, know the players in the squad better. That's going to mess with the whole thing.
I understand that.
So basically, if Chelsea has to have like a preseason in August, they would be without Timo Werner, who's going to be with RB Leipzig. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but me, I look on it as a watcher. He usually play for Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he played for,
Yeah, when they're much more younger. And I'm saying, I don't really like to, this is how I feel. They say, if somebody help me and put me on the map and put me somewhere, no matter what, if I have to finish something, I should just finish it. I just do it 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But trust me, it's going to be a massive miss for RB Leipzig in that Champions League. And it probably, though I get a chance to play next season in the Champions League, who could tell that Chelsea going to finish in the top 4? It's a possibility chance as to win the Champions League. You never know what's going to happen.
Chelsea are going to finish top 4 though.
I'm just saying, you never know.
I know
because Manchester United and other team are,
No. Chelsea are finishing top 4. Chelsea
I understand what you say, but for me, I'd love to see him finished out, but I'm not going to bash him or anything. Look, do what's best for your future.
Look, Chelsea are finishing top 4. We do not want Man United to finish top 5.
I understand. I don't want them either.
Look, let's just hope Man United finish in a Europa League spot again. Let's
put a lot of pressure upon them in the Europa League. Yeah.
Let's just let them play Europa League. You know what I mean? Play Europa League. Stay out of it. Let them play Europa League. Yeah. Okay? I'm praying that Wolves and Sheffield get over, but it's maybe it won't happen. And with our Champions League ban, in limbo right now, maybe we're gonna get banned, maybe we won't. But if we do get banned, then United would.
I have a sneaking feeling say you won't. I have a feeling say you guys going to beat that case.
Boy, if we beat it, bro, I'll be so happy. But a lot of people don't want us to beat it, so.
Honestly, I'd love to see you in the Champions League because for you do not play in the Champions League and me and you go at it again, you're going to have a lot of time to rest and all of them things.
Exactly.
So I am looking at the bigger picture and I'm not just hating. I want to see the best team in the Champions League and I want to win Manchester City and smash them in the Champions League again. So.
Jokes. So, but anyways, one question before we end this. How many goals you think Timo Werner will score for Chelsea I don't want to say in all competitions because we don't know what competitions they're going to be in. Premier League. How many goals you think he would score in his first Premier League season?
Honestly, with the type of player around him, Hakim Ziyech, the guys from America,
Pulisic,
and trust me, 20 plus. I'm going to say 20. I'm going to say 20.
Okay,
20.
Thank you very much. 20. I don't want to hear no 20 plus. Give me a number. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to score 20 goals.
20. Okay, so you're going to say 20 Premier League goals in his first season.
Yeah, and in every competition, I would have said 25 in all competition.
So you don't think he's going to do too well in the Champions League then?
No, because Tammy Abraham going to play at the back.
But we don't know. We don't know.
No.
Okay, that's your answer.
Tammy Abraham going to play a backup for Timo Werner.
Maybe Timo Werner would be on the left wing and Tammy Abraham up top. You know what I mean?
You never know. And trust me, we don't really want to go along on this video because this Frank Lampard team, they're going to twist up people this season. They're going to twist up people this season.
I'm gonna say my prediction, how many goals I think he's gonna score his first season in the Premier League. 15.
Oh my God. I know you're going to say 15,
15. in all competitions, FA Cup, EFL Cup, Champions League, potentially Champions League, Europa
25.
League if Chelsea drop down in the Europa League later.
25.
I must say, all competitions, I must say 23.
Okay.
23.
That's not a bad.
15 in the Premier League, 23 goals in all competitions.
That's
That's
not
my
a bad,
predictions.
That's not a bad way name there for a team of.
Yeah. I think he's gonna, he's gonna take some time to, acclimatize to the Premier League, and he's gonna do okay in his first season. Not like Mohamed Salah did in his return to the Premier League, where he just broke records galore. So I want Timo Werner to prove me wrong. Score 30 Premier League goals in your first season. But just do me a favor, Timo Werner. Just don't flop. Just don't flop. Just don't flop. One question before you go. Now we're talking about the flop. Do you think he will be a flop at Chelsea? Do you think Timo Werner will be a flop at Chelsea?
No, he will be a success.
You think he'll be a success? Why? Yeah. Real quick. Why?
Because many players will come to the Premier League who have a lot of pace. They always do well in the Premier League. The physicality is a very strong, can use both feet. A very good player, and I'm going to surround it by some very good Chelsea youngster, and the team going to build around him. So he's going to be the man, and it's very hard to be flop at Chelsea right now. The type of football that Chelsea play right now, he's going to be
under Lampard. So you're not factoring the fact that Morata flopped.
No. Trust me, Timo Werner is going to be an icon. Just like probably it's too early, but I am all confident in this guy. He's going to right up there with Diego Costa and Didier Drogba. He's going to be right up there.
So the next Didier Drogba, Ryan LFC, is saying that Timo Werner will not flop. He would be up there in the higher echelon with players like Diego Costa, who won things at Chelsea, and Didier Drogba, who is probably regarded as the greatest Chelsea striker of all time. What do I think? I think Timo Werner is going to be a success at Chelsea. If next season he doesn't hit the ground running, he still would score a lot of goals, and the next season he would be really, really influential for Chelsea, in that season and beyond. So I'm gonna say Timo Werner won't flop at Chelsea. He's gonna be a success. I'm all positivity right now in terms of Timo Werner. Unlike players who just came from the Bundesliga, like Joel Linton, who came from Hoffenheim, and guys to Newcastle. And guys
Newcastle did not play to his strengths.
Yeah. He needed to play with a team who had more, who knew how to use a striker, a big striker like him. And he would not have been a bad thing at Tottenham Hotspur if you really think about it, like to play that Llorente role, Think about it,
That's true.
Yeah. So players like, what's his name? Sebastian Haller, who went to West Ham. I think Haller went to the wrong club, if you're asking me,
Yeah.
But I think he would perform similar to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but play at the right club in Chelsea and at Arsenal, because that one is for a whole nother conversation. Aubameyang could potentially move to Liverpool. That would be great for you guys, right? Real Madrid.
That would be great.
Barcelona, whatever, PSG. Let's see where he moves to next. You know what I mean? It would be crazy. I know it's outlandish, and it's, but what if Aubameyang moves to Bayern Munich? That would be crazy. It could happen, but it won't work. It's too heavy up there. They linked to Leroy Sané. It won't work. That was just, I don't know. Look, I'm just fantasizing right now. Go back to Dortmund or something. That would be crazy. But anyways, guys, it's been real, man. Chatting about Timo Werner. Ryan, I appreciate doing the next video with you. There'll be a lot more in the future, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I get over this feelings about Timo Werner going to Chelsea. I wish him all the love and him to do well.
Yeah.
Good to see our next quality German player in the league.
Yeah. As a City fan, man, I wish him all the best as well. Looking forward to watch Man City versus Chelsea games next season for sure. So, guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich with Ryan LFC. And from me, I like to say, peace out, Rich. Squad.
Thank you very much, guys, for your support. And I want to tell my teacher, thank you very much for still learning from me. I really appreciate you having me on the channel and looking forward to see a big debate. Manchester City, Liverpool fans, look out for that.
July 2nd, that's the date. July 2nd, where you're going to get your ass washed. So, guys, peace out, man. Peace out. It's been real.